Welcome back to another Daily Tarot card. These are your cards for Tuesday, March 24th, 2020. Today we're going to pull from the Dragon's Tarot deck. I haven't pulled from these cards in a while. Oracle cards, sorry. So the first one is Kuan Yin, Pink Dragon. Seeing all your cords dissolved by translucent love, enjoying your freedom, looking for divine around you. Wow, nice message from Spirit. I want to give a quick shout out to Tarot with Shiva for confirming my prediction, which Spirit had told me, was that this whole thing was going to, the whole coronavirus was going to be, a thing of the past by April 18th. She actually messaged me and was like, you know what, in India, they had the astrologers actually printed all over the papers that April 14th, there's going to be this phenomenal positive change in the sky, and that's when they believe the coronavirus is going to be leaving, or COVID-19 as some people call it. Also, I was seeing, I know you can't really rely on what you see on Facebook because there's a bunch of garbage on there, but they are showing that the markets in China are back open, so which is beautiful. So that's a very positive confirmation for us. I know a lot of you have been dealing with anxiety. You know that I've been reading for you guys for free. It's an honor, a privilege. I know how it feels to have your whole world turned upside down on you. So, I am there for you. And I hope a lot of healers are also doing the same, not charging for those that are actually dealing with emotional issues. They just need some positive guidance. Guys, keep an eye out for Divine Pearls of Light. She's got some exciting news coming for her, so stay tuned. If you're not signed up to her, please check her out. Very amazing tarot reader. She's the one that I was in awe of. She was actually doing readings outside, and I was just in awe of her. I was like, oh my gosh. I was doing a reading for my best friend Janet, and she had chimes outside in the trees, and they were distracted me, so I was like, no offense, hon, but I love chimes and I love outside, but I said it's kind of like take away my concentration from Spirit. So I was just like, wow, the fact that Divine was able to do that, I was in just absolute awe of her. So 3 of Autumn is our next card. So follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you can do. Be compassionate for your creative talents. I love this because me and Divine Pearls of Light were actually speaking on something. We have light projects going on, and she was very kind and very knowledgeable of, because I was getting ticked off because I had to keep changing my design because the software I was using was cutting off my images, and I was getting ticked off, and she just saved my whole project because I was just like, if I can't put it out properly to what I love, then I'm not going to do it. So I really appreciate her for that. Spirit works in mysterious ways. So our next one from the Dragon's Oracle deck is White Golden Dragon from Lara. Connect to your highest Christ light. Develop your casual chakra. Bathe in the 9th dimensional Christ light. This is the one that actually, the deck that told me about the third element in the third eye. I think that's absolutely brilliant. And our last card is the High Priestess. Very nice. Knowledgeable. Very wise. Trusting your intuition. Carefully reflect before taking action. Insight that comes through meditation. And we've been drawn to meditation. We've been called to, our higher selves. We've been called to, trust and believe. So our first card, the Fire Dragon. Our Fire Dragon right here. Fire Dragon. Burns up the lower energies around you. You are safe and protected. Be determined and inspired. Clear your soul's pathway. One thing I found that works really good for me right now, because I am a person that deals with anxiety. That's why, I don't want to take advantage of someone that's dealing with what I was dealing with. Like, if I sat there and I reached out to, when I was dealing with my situation when my husband passed, I reached out a lot to soul work on Instagram, which is Erin, and I was seeking guidance from her, and she was very kind to be there for me. So I, want to do the same for others. So like I said, as long as it's not a love reading or a work reading, this is specifically on your anxieties, I will gladly pull cards for you for free. Anyone that I have pulled for can attest to that. And, I do the lives on the weekends. That's whatever you want. If it's love, career, whatever. On the weekends, it's all up to you guys. I do the live readings to give back to all of you that, my loving friends and family that support me. So I sit there and give back to you guys. That on the weekends, that's your time. You guys want to pull on anything, I'm happy to do so. But when it comes to specifically right now with, what's going on with anxieties, like I said, I will pull for you for free if you have anxiety issues. But when it comes to love and other things, I'm not pulling for that. You'll have to pay for the fee for that. Sorry. So, fourth dimensional dragons radiate a bright orange fiery light. They are powerful beings who give us power, thrust, and determination when we work with them. They are the masters, clearance experts, and will direct their blasting fire flames anything we ask them to. So we're asking them to burn up all of our worries, burn up our anxieties right now. And we're getting a lot of positive confirmations. When India put that out, I was like, thank you, Lord. That was an amazing confirmation right there. That I kept saying April 18 to a lot of people, and I said April 18, April to 18. And that is a positive confirmation for everyone that I've read for when I told them that April 18, and that's the universe answered. I'm so incredibly grateful for that, because you know what? Everybody can see that. They'll be like, okay, she knows what she's talking about. They're the masters, clearance experts, and will direct their blasting flames anywhere you ask them to, transmuting life's lower vibrations to the lower surface, that no longer serve us. They will fly in front of us as we travel, often burning up challenges before we reach them. Isn't that what we talk about when we say like trusting faith in God? That we know that no matter what's ahead of us, we know God is already there. They're also extremely protective of their companions and those who work with them. They will light up our friends and and roar at those who undermine us. So the guidance here. If you receive this card, it is time to invite the fire dragon to burn up any circumstances in your life that are no longer serving you. So our fear of this virus is no longer serving us. Let's April 18th is right around the corner. So let's just say, you know what? Let's stay inside. Let's keep our hands clean, sanitize, rub down any soft surfaces, hard surfaces, and it'll blow over before we know it. Call on them to delve deep into your childhood past and lives to release from your past so that your future can shine. They have the ability to power to travel along the timeline of your soul's journey, clearing and healing, transmuting as long as they do so. They are happy to do this while you are asleep if you ask them. I believe we pulled this card before. I don't know why I haven't pulled from this deck for a while. I absolutely adore this deck. My best friend Jada bought it for me as a gift. And she's just like, I just sit there and I say, you know what, Spirit, just guide me to what deck would serve Jen best. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. So we have the Three of Autumn here from the Fairy Tarot deck. So talking about working with our hands. Because a lot of us are kind of finding jobs that we can, will be recession proof, right? Hopefully we don't end up in a recession. But it's like, what can we do that we can work from home and still make money for our family? You have much untapped talent and range of amazing skills. By expressing those gifts outwards, you'll glow personally and reap great financial rewards. Excuse me. Your creativity should be allowed to soar to new heights. Only work with people who share your excitement and who enjoy creative collaborations. Follow your passion when it comes to what you do professionally. If your heart is in your career, then it will shine like a beacon through your work. And, honestly, the last time I've been this passionate about something that I've done, that I put out to the world, was I was a surrogate. You can make a successful living through your creativity. You're drawn to what you bring joy for a reason, and that in turn will lead to abundance. A master craftsman fairy has completed 2 of the 3 crystal calla lilies that are commissioned. So meaning someone wanted him to make them for him. Additional meaning, being compassionate for your talent, attaining mastery at what you do, working well with others, being a team player, finding or being a mentor. So like we were talking about with everything that's going on, we got to sit there and be there for each other. We got to sit there and, instead of being rude to one another, we got to, take each other under each other's wing. Okay, I'm just going to look for this white golden dragon. So with the white golden dragon here, this card on the bottom here, they're asking us to connect to your highest Christ light. So if you are spiritual, the highest light to your faith. Develop, so there is the cross shape, 10th dimensional stragate, through which Archangel Christiel and the unicorns enter our universe. The light from Larel pours down through the moon, allowing seventh dimensional dragons to step through into its vibration of Earth. Through the white gold dragons embody the highest frequency of Christ light. So the guidance, these white dragons are attached to you now because you are ready to carry Christ's light in your aura. Ask one to take you on the ninth dimensional pool of Christ's light, healed in Leucome. Visualize your bathing in the pool, which swirls with pure light and love and light. Feel yourself absorbing all you are ready to receive. When you return, continue to feel the white gold light in your aura and pure unconscious love in your daily life. This is kind of when we're in that, wake sleep state. That the teaching hours, they call them. The layer will support you by continuing to pour Christ's light into you. Take time to find a quiet, still place where you can listen to its wisdom and guidance. Sorry, guys. Totally what I'm talking about when we're working with the teaching hours. Sorry, you guys know that I broke my other stand here, so I'm trying to work MacGyver here the best I can with this band that goes over my neck, but still having a difficult time. So I'm going to pull from the Chakra Oracle deck, Wisdom Oracle deck, because I feel like some of our chakras are out of balance, or we're overwhelming ourselves. The cards are warning us not to let stress overwhelm us, because you're going to give yourself high blood pressure. That's why I'm saying working out, meditation is the best right now, because any extra energies we have are just we're penting up. We're going to get worked out through that. So the cards we got are absolutely beautiful. So we got Miracle. So the miracle of God that this will all take place. Maybe it's the miracle of God that I got the April 18th, and now we're able to confirm that. We have Abundance. So a lot of us are working by financial situations because, it's like myself, I'm not doing paid readings, and I'm not opening my doors for babysitting and service. This totally reminds me of someone that I read for. Service, being there for those, they're losing a loved one. And isn't that what we're talking about, the frontline workers? Being there for those that are in the hospital or dealing with stuff, or in the personal support workers in the old age homes? What a selfless thing they do for us. We're not able to take care of our aging loved ones because we have to work maybe a couple, 3 jobs, and, they're able to be there for us, which is amazing. Well, that's what happened. I think I flipped over. All right, I'm going to pull, lastly, from the Guardian Angels tarot cards. So this is about love or abundance. So, Helper of Thought. Your life is about to start moving very fast. Events that seem to be on hold suddenly require all your attention. There is no time to sit and ponder. You got to get moving. Review the details as best as you can. This is like yesterday's card with the contract. You will meet and are someone someone with a very quick mind who instantly grasps what to do. This person is both confident and courageous. Oh, I love it with the falcon. Oh my gosh. I was just concentrating on the card. I didn't even see the falcon there. Falcons are huge for us because we saw, I'm pretty sure it was a hawk. It might be a falcon that we saw be born over the summer, but she gave birth to 3 eggs. It was absolutely brilliant. So the last card we have is the Nine of Thought. Stop being so hard on yourself. Isn't that what we all need to stop doing? And turn your thoughts towards the positive. There's no need to worry. Anticipating the worst isn't helpful. Know that heaven will provide a situation. And we got that miracle. If you're experiencing sleepless nights or anxiety over a challenge in your life, release the problem to your angels. And they are answering them. You know, they're starting to show us that there's things going on in the background that we didn't know, and now that's going to help us out. Your prayers have been answered. I just heard. Your prayers have been answered. So keep sending those prayers out. Even when you cry, those are prayers. Those are prayers that we're not able to verbalize. So I hope you enjoyed this daily tarot card for Tuesday, March 24th, 2020. Be safe. God bless all of you. Sending massive white healing light out to the whole world so it can heal. This is a time to actually reflect and be thankful for what's important in our lives. Have a good one, guys.